Good day, good people. Relevant Thoughts blog is here. I'm your guy, Lewis to the T, and we're back for another Black History Month edition. Happy Black History Month to all of you out there. Today's topic, I want to talk about do better. And I really want to approach this subject with, I want to be stern enough to get the message across, but I also want to present it with a level of grace and understanding. Um, do better. I think this is just something that we always have to tell ourselves. Every once in a while, we need to dig deeper and just do better. Those of us who are striving to, live a good life, be a good person, oftentimes it can become tiring. Like it is exhausting taking the high road. Like I laughed with somebody the other day because they had a message about forgiveness, and I jokingly replied, "I just don't want to. I don't feel like it. Like the high road got the cooties right now," and I'm sure she understood that I was just joking. I was being funny, but every once in a while, when you are on this path of trying to think higher, be higher, do better, you just feel like the world is working against you. Like there are times where it just seems like there's so much negativity, there's so much degradation in regard to our personhood, in regard to our humanity, that trying to rise above it just doesn't seem worth it. And I really want us to do better. I want us, those of us who seek to be good, to seek to do better, to live in righteousness, which not everybody, that's their goal. I don't believe. I do believe that the average person is a good and decent human being. But I do think that we are seeing in these very heightened socio-political times, this divide across party lines, but not just party lines, just culture, who we are as a people, what we have been taught, how we have chosen to learn and hold on to certain things, and there are others of us who have chosen to unlearn things that no longer serve us or no longer serve the broader society. So when you are a person who has decided that these things are good and righteous and helpful, these are the things that lift me and lift others. When you live that way and you face days or moments of disconnect or moments of defensiveness, I just want us to try to do better. You're not always going to get it right, but the service person that is helping you, that's doing their very best, they aren't really the person that made you mad. You know, the person that you see after work, whether you go home and it's your loved one, or whether you have to go somewhere and pick up food and it's a service worker, is that the person that you're really frustrated with, upset with, angry with? And I want us just to watch that. You know, even our tone can be off-putting. If we're being mindful that, oh, I'm not in a great headspace, I'm gonna watch my words, are we watching our tone? And again, culturally, there are many of us that even if our tone is correct, even if our word choice is correct, it is written all over your face. And so we have to be mindful even of those facial expressions and those gestures. And this is not really to, come down hard on people who are doing the very best that they can, and come down hard on people who get it more right than they do wrong. But it is just an encouraging word to say, be mindful of how we treat people. We know how it feels when we're treated a certain way. Typically, when we're put in a mood that will cause us not to be our best selves, it's because someone treated us a way that we didn't enjoy, that we didn't like or appreciate. And so we want to make sure that we respect people even when we feel our most disrespected. Being mindful of where that energy goes. Now, I'm not one to say don't match energy, but we do want to direct the energy in the right direction. So, take what you want, leave what you don't need. There's an old expression that says, learn how to eat the meat, spit out the bone, or chew the meat and spit out the bone. Take what nourishes you and helps you, and leave what doesn't. Relevant Thoughts blog. Think about it.